Good evening, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, 4 caught with illegal ammo in St. Elizabeth. Police in St. Elizabeth are reporting that 4 men have been charged following investigations into the seizure of ammunition last Friday. Charged with unauthorized possession of ammunition are Horatio Thompson, 27, otherwise called Flex or Moschino, a chef and a resident of Leith Hall in St. Thomas; Exter Bison, 24, otherwise called Daw or Tweet, a resident of Old Perry, St. Thomas; Chandu Williams, otherwise called Skull or Andre, a resident of Leith Hall Fort, St. Thomas; and Rento Gregory, otherwise called Black or Wren, a resident of Racecourse, Denham Town, Kingston 14. A police report said about 12:05 a.m. last Friday, during a spot check operation on Main Street, Santa Cruz, a 2010 gray body of woman found in barrel in gully along Marcus Garvey Drive. The decomposing body of a woman was today found in a barrel in a gully along Marcus Garvey Drive in Kingston, in the vicinity of Industrial Terrace. It is reported that before midday, someone stumbled upon the barrel and raised an alarm. The body was inside a larger garbage bag. The police were called and a team responded. The body was later removed as the Kingston West Police probed the matter. Clarendon man killed allegedly by his father. The Clarendon police are investigating an alleged cause of filicide committed on the weekend in Maypen. The police say 34-year-old plumber Ryan Savory was stabbed and killed by his father, 66-year-old Desmond Savory, during a dispute. Reports are that both men were at home when they got into an argument over the elderly Savory's constant abuse of alcohol. It's further reported that the son slapped his father across the face and forced him into their house. Desmond allegedly retaliated by using a knife to stab his son in the chest. Ryan was taken to hospital by residents but died while undergoing treatment. The accused man reportedly fled the scene and was later apprehended by the police and taken to the Maypen lockup. Police charged Tyson with a murder in Kingston Western. A man who is being investigated for a number of serious offenses in the Kingston Western Police Division has been charged with a murder committed along North Street 2 years ago. The accused is 27-year-old Tafari Gale, otherwise called Tyson, of a Charles Street address. He was also charged on Friday with the possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and making use of a firearm to commit a felony in relation to the incident. The allegations are that on October 19, 2022, about 12:20 p.m., Chad Colton, aged 22, of a Bread Lane address, was standing along a pathway in the vicinity of number 93 North Street when he was approached by Mr. Gale, who was armed with a handgun. The accused reportedly shot Mr. Colton in the upper body and then escaped on foot in the area. Mr. Colton was pronounced dead upon arrival at hospital. Assistant Commissioner of Police Michael Phipps, head of Area 4 Police, says the shooting has been linked to gang rivalry. ACP Phipps said Mr. Colton was a top-tier member of the Denham Town-based Scream Corner gang, while Mr. Gill is a top-tier member of the Tivoli Gardens-based Young Generation gang. He said the police are probing the accused's involvement in other serious crimes, including gang-related incidents. Lies PNP's Campbell threatens legal action against the detractors. People's National Party General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell has issued a stern warning to those purporting that he's among opposition members who have plundered the funds from the Kingston and the St. Andrew Municipal Corporation to finance a by-election campaign for the party. The opposition has come under increased pressure over the alleged actions of its members at the KSAMC and in the party's secretariat. Dr. Campbell shot down comments from dancehall entertainer Clifford Mr. Vegas Smith about improper behavior in public office. The PNP General Secretary said for years detractors have accused him of wrongdoing. but he said he will not sit idly by and allow it to continue.
First, people attacked my reputation in the most vicious way about 3 years ago. Then after that, shots fired over our station and they tell lie, say me. No, they don't come tell lie. Oh, me misallocate money. I don't work at parish council. I don't have no standing to instruct no parish council. So I can misappropriate anything. And every boy and girl will say so. Me and them are going to go down. So Mr. Davis, you better die, do what take for yourself and pay some money. Because you shall not get saved. And say me and alcohol on side, so alcohol can call on me name. Because all the years, the girls will come over. The people you do know the police can go around. And then they can run there and they want to follow me. I have realized that they want to twist everything that is said and turn it how they want to turn it. I am speaking on behalf of farmers in Jamaica, and wherever I go, I'm going to speak on behalf of the local farmers in Jamaica, because we want peace and we grow, and we want grow and we want exporters.
Slick Hiano murder case pushed back to October. The case relative to the 2022 murder of social media influencer Anika Slickiana Townsend hit a snag on Friday when it was revealed that the case file remains incomplete. Prosecutors made the disclosure when the man charged with her murder, Rashawn Patterson, appeared in the St. James Court. Rashawn Patterson appeared in the St. James Circuit Court. Among the documents outstanding are an extraction report from the Jamaica Constabulary Forces, Communication Forensics and the Cybercrime Unit, as well as a statement from a Justice of the Peace. Patterson was ordered to return to court on October 15, 2025 by High Court Judge Justice Judith Pusey. His bail was further extended. Townsend's body was removed by the Marine Police from the sea in the Reading area of St. James on October 21, 2022. A post-mortem examination on the 35-year-old's body conducted on November 5 of that year concluded that her death was caused by strangulation. The police said in a release that the post-mortem estimated that Townsend was killed sometime between 11 p.m. on October 20 and 9 a.m. on October 21, 2022. According to the police, on October 20 of that year, Townsend traveled from Kingston to Montego Bay, St. James, where she was picked up by Patterson at approximately 7:30 p.m. Patterson was arrested by the police in November of that year and was subsequently charged. Police Federation blasts the proposal to cap public sector wages relative to GDP. Chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, Sergeant Arlene McBean, has come out swiping against the suggestion that the government reintroduce a fiscal rule that caps public sector wages as a percentage of gross domestic product. Former chairman of the replaced Economic Program Oversight Committee, Keith Duncan, made the recommendation last December against the background of growing concerns over the increasing share of public sector salaries relative to the nation's economic output. Mr. Duncan said wages and salaries were consuming approximately 45% of tax revenues and 40% of total revenues. This, he said, raised the questions about Jamaica's fiscal sustainability and economic health. Responding to the suggestion on Sunday, Sergeant McBean said that the only cap the police are willing to hear about is the one they were issued to wear on their heads.
No banker look at the fact that high service charge continues to weaken our disposable income. But you're talking about a cap. You're talking about public sector who commit to serve, protect, and reassure needs a salary cap. Well, guess what? Get out there on the battlefield with us and come and experience what we are experiencing out there with criminals. And if you can't, shut up.
Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.